If you can see the signs behind us, it says Jordan 13. Happy birthday, Jordan. I want to see a ton of happy birthday Jordans on there so I can show her afterwards how much love you guys have for her. Thank you, Jessica. I want to say happy Easter to all of our patients, to all of our family, to my Italian patients. I have to say Buona Pasqua. I love showing them that I know how to speak a little bit of Italian every time at all the major holidays. And so Buona Pasqua to you guys. If anybody has just finished eating Easter dinner like we did, I'm not sure that this timing is perfect for some of the gymnastics stuff that we're going to do, but in Jordan's honor for her birthday, we are going to be doing some gymnastics stuff. And so whether you're doing this Easter Sunday or the next week or another time years from now, it doesn't matter. It's good to move your body. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to loosen up some of the joints, and then I asked Jordan to give us some gymnastics conditioning and specific exercises that they do. And as it turned out, the majority of them I couldn't even do. And so we had to bring in her memory from when she was not competitive and in rec. And we asked Jessica, who coaches rec gymnastics, to come up with some stuff that's a little bit easier that we won't all be permanently injured from. So so thank you to Jessica for that. She's in charge of our music. Again, Jackson is behind the camera. Jake is over here just giving applause. I have my beautiful wife, Suzanne. The lovely and gorgeous 13-year-old Jordan. And we are ready to go. So the first thing we're going to do, we're just going to warm up the shoulders. We're going to do shoulder boxes. We've done these ones before. Your shoulder is going to go in the outline of a square. So not rolling it, but you're just going to put both arms out, lift up, back, down, forwards. Back, down, forwards. We're going to do this 5 times. You should feel it burn, especially when you bring it down. It's hard to bring it straight down. Move those shoulder blades around. What's that song, Jessica?
More Than You Know.
More Than I Know. There's lots of that going on. Okay, we're going to go the opposite direction now. Shoulder boxes the opposite direction. So you're going to come back and up, forwards and down. Back, up, forwards, down. Back. I'm super proud. Everybody in this house did a big workout today. My beautiful wife ran like 2,000 kilometers or something like that. 27K, was it? Pretty amazing. Jordan worked out. Little Jake here ran 3K on the treadmill. Okay, this time arm circles. We're just going to go forwards with the arm circles. Jake ran 3K. Jackson ran 4K on there. I rode the bike for half hour, lifted weights. Jessica was running. I think she's running again tonight afterwards. So lots of activity in the house here today, which is good. But my shoulders are sore, so we're going to do this a little bit longer just to feel them heat up. Go the opposite direction. And if you're fancy, you can do 1 forwards and 1 backwards at the same time. That's like that one where you try to pat your head and rub your belly at the same time. I want to congratulate too all the people in town from the different fitness centers who are running all kinds of yoga and fitness and interval training and things like that. I think it's absolutely amazing that you guys are doing that for people in Caledon, and I encourage everybody to join in those. These ones are, what are they? They're leg kicks. Just leg kicks. So Jackson, I don't know if they can even see the legs in this camera, can you? Jackson's spending most of his time behind the camera texting on the phone, as most teenagers do. So if you would put that down. So first thing, you would kick forwards, kick out to the side, and kick backwards. So Jordan's going to do the, is it on your toes? Jordan's going to do it on her toes, which is more of a balance thing. Look how beautiful she looks doing it. I look like somebody who's losing their balance. Suzanne's going to do it. The modified version is, if you can turn that down a little bit, it's too loud. The modified version of it is going to be you're holding onto a chair for balance, and you're just going to go forwards, out to the side, and backwards. Forwards, out to the side, and backwards. Now, when you go out to the side, I don't want you to keep going. I don't want you guys tipping way over. The whole idea is to get that lateral movement in the hip and to use those muscles to move that hip up. And as you go back, I don't want you to go forwards, right? Keep going. Forwards, to the side, and back. And it doesn't matter how far you get. Even if you can only get a couple inches in each direction, the idea is to move that hip through a full range, okay? We're going to switch over to the other foot. And it's a good balance one as well. So you come forwards, off to the side, and back. Forwards, off to the side, and back. Jordan's doing it up on her toes. Suzanne's doing the modified version if you need to hold on to something. And it doesn't matter if you just move a couple inches. Just any movement will lubricate that joint. Lubricate that joint. Pull fresh fluid into it. It's like a hinge on a door, right? It's a creaky old door. The more you move it, the more lubricated it gets. Same with your joints. Keep them moving. Keep them moving. Keep them moving. Okay. This next one is a simple high knees one. Jordan's going to do the fast version of it. So for those of you that want to keep up with her and get some fitness, I'm going to do a modified middle version. Suzanne's going to do the one again, holding onto the chair. And it's high knees. The idea of the knee is to bring the knee up to 90 degrees. And so this is not nearly as effective as bringing it up. If you want to do it in a march, you can do that too. Go ahead. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. So bring those knees up. And as you do that, don't buckle forwards, right? Use those butt muscles to hold your body stable. So when you lift one side, if you feel yourself falling, it's because your butt muscles aren't strong enough. And we got to get those strong in order for you to be able to be healthy, for you to be able to walk for a lifetime, for you to be able to be active, for you to be able to get down on the ground and get back up. I know for some of you, we have real trouble with that, right? Good. 5 more seconds. Bring those knees up. Feels good to move that through a range. You should feel some burning in those joints. Good. The next one now are butt kickers. So the way it works is find somebody and you're going to kick them. No, you're not going to kick them in the butt, right? So this one here, you're going to literally just bring your legs up. My legs don't seem to bend and kick my own butt. Jordan's do it better. So Jordan's going to do the butt kickers like that. Suzanne's going to do it holding on again, right? And the idea is to keep that body going. There you go, Jordan. Good job. If you want more of a cardio version, that's the one that Jordan's doing there. For me, I'm doing a semi-modified version. And then Suzanne will do the one where you're holding on. We're going to do that for 10 more seconds. And then we're going to get into some sustained hold movements that are going to be a bit of a workout, but they're good for you. Good. Okay. Shake those legs. Shake those arms. All right. This is Jordan's first exercise that she said we have to do no matter what, and it's called the plank. So the plank, really, really simple, is we're just going to do a front plank. So you're going to do the front plank. So a front plank like this. For Suzanne, you would do either on a chair or on a countertop, right? Would be a modified version. The other place you can do it is in front of a row of stairs. The whole idea is to get your feet back as far as you can and to keep the body as straight as you can. Don't let the body sag in and don't let it come too far out. Keep the body straight. You should feel that in your ribs and in your abdominal muscles. So Jordan's going to do the modified version, which will be one arm and one hand. So down into a plank position. And if you want to modify it, you can go on one arm, one hand. You can bring a leg up. If you can bring both arms and both legs up at the same time and hold it, that's considered elite. And you're going to continue to hold that. Some of you guys would be better off doing that on your elbows. Whatever it is, you're going to bring that up to the bridge or to the full plank. I read a research study once that showed that people, in order to decrease their chance of having low back pain throughout their life, they need to be able to hold a plank position for a minimum of 1 minute. That's why I have all of my patients do this exercise, and their minimum goal is 1 minute of stability. Now, I like doing it every once in a while for as long as you can. It's been a long year since I've tried it. My record's 9 minutes and 23 seconds. I don't know how long Jordan's is. Probably 3 hours or something. Okay, good. And come on up there. The plank is an excellent exercise because it's isometric. It makes you activate all different muscles at once. But if you have joint damage, let's say you have a herniated disc or a degenerative arthritis in your lower back or anywhere throughout the body, you're not moving while you're doing it. So it's a great exercise to challenge your overall body. I encourage you to look at all the different ways. If you want to find more modified plank versions, if you just go on my YouTube channel and you type in DrRyan French plank or something like that, there'll be a, I have somebody's hair here who's not mine because it's super long. There'll be some videos there to show you some different versions of the plank, and I'm continuing to make more of those. So if you want to make it harder, there's some on there for you. The next one is going to be the bridge. So the bridge is, if you guys know, it's where you bend your body to the shape of a bridge. So first we'll have Jordan show the first version. You could get into it like that too. I'm going to show you the front. Go ahead. No. There you go. Oh, you got up. I'm going to show you the very modified version, which is, now I don't want you to try this at home unless you've practiced, but it is the front bridge. See how I can bend the body here? This is really quite impressive, right? But the muscles that are involved in it, we're going to show you a couple different versions of it. So Jordan's going to do the full bridge. I'm going to do the what looks like the crab walk position, and Suzanne's going to do the one that's on the chair. So basically, feet are out front, the weight is on your arms. Okay? So I'll show you the crab version. So for those of you whose shoulders don't bend that way, you're going to hold it this way. I think they call this the table, right? And Jordan's going to show you the bridge, and we're going to hold it for 30 seconds, if you can. Jessica said I got to point my fingers towards my... Oh, that's harder. But it's better for my elbows. Okay. I appreciate that. So point your toes towards your feet, trying to keep the midsection up. Seems to be a little bit of a challenge right now. It's super hot right now. I tell you, with all this turkey inside too, I'm dying right now. Whoo! Okay, 10 more seconds. Okay, if you want to add challenge to it, you can lift a leg on either side. If you're doing the modified version like Suzanne and you want to lift a leg, did you just lift a leg? Or try that one. If anybody can do that one at home, put pictures, okay? And down, and relax. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I could feel that in my shoulders, in my arms. Jordan, where do you feel that? Back. Yeah, I don't know. Not too many places. We're going to go into the side plank. So now we're going to work on the core from the sides. You can see a theme here that almost all gymnasts, they're come forwards here for a sec. So how many hours... So you do 4.5 hours every training session. How many hours of that is conditioning?
Yeah, 2.5.
2.5. So 2.5 hours, 5 times a week, 4 times a week?
4 times.
4 times a week. So the quick math on that is 10 hours of abdominal conditioning, of core muscle conditioning, just to be able to be safe enough to do all of the other stuff that you guys try, which is pretty cool. Good job. Okay, so this one's a side plank. Side plank we're going to do in various versions. On a chair, it's basically that you are holding onto the chair like that. Another modified version. So side plank is this. We're going to show you a harder one. Another modified one is on your side, but with your knees down. Okay, you can also do it on your elbow if you prefer. But on your side with your knees down, on your side like this, or on your side holding a leg up, okay? So we're going to get into that modified side, or to the side plank position. Go ahead. So Jordan's doing that one. Suzanne's going on her side. If she wants to lift a leg, she can do that. and I'll just hold on my side. And the idea of this is not to sag down, is to keep that body in a straight line. If you want to add your other hand up or up, you can do that. If you want to add in a bit of a balance drill while you're holding this, you can turn, reach under, come back up, reach under, come back up. Almost fell there. And you're going to hold this ideally for 30 seconds. You do it a couple times. Today we're going to do it once on each side. If your wrist hurts too much from doing this, you can do it on the elbow. Okay, and down, we're going to go the other side. You good, Jordan? Yeah. Okay, so we'll go down to the other side. Suzanne's down on the elbow. A good point here is that she has her shoes on. You want to make sure you're not slipping while you're doing this one. So again, get that body into a straight position. Arm up if you want it. Leg up if you want it. If you really want to burn the butt, when you lift the leg up, point your toes down and lift the leg up so your heel's going towards the ceiling. Really, really hurts the butt. But for those of you that don't have a natural hockey butt like some of us and need to do those kinds of exercises, that's a perfect one. And again, you can do it down on your elbows as well. And the idea is you're going to feel that right through here as you're holding. Now, if you're shaking right now, that's a good sign. If you're shaking while you're holding that, it means your body is activating all the small stabilizer muscles that your body doesn't normally use or that aren't as good in as good condition as your big muscles. And so I love this exercise because you're not moving. It's safe for any joint. Modified versions are plentiful, and it's hard to do right away, which means if you need something that exercises your body really well in a very quick, short period of time, this is a perfect one for it. So I love the plank. What else do we have? Oh, we got the splits. Okay, so we obviously have to modify these a certain way. The idea of the splits is really simple, is to have one leg go that way and another leg go that way without there being a large snapping sound followed by a scream. So the regular splits are pretty obvious the way that it goes. For exercising the inside parts of those legs, so if you guys want to do that at home, I'll just explain. Clearly I could do this too, but I'll just explain. So you can see, good job, buddy, that she has that full flexibility to get down. A semi-modified version I'm going to do, you put your legs as far apart as you can get them, and then lean towards one way. You'll feel it pull all on the inside. And then the other version is the foot up. Remember the foot up one? Yeah, is the foot up on something, and then lean away from it. So, feet almost as far as you can get them. Lean to one side, or pick splits right side front, or on a chair like this. And then just hold that position. One of the things that it takes for tissues to change shape is repetition over time. And what we know now is that for you to actually get benefit from a stretch, you have to hold it for 30 seconds or more. Some research even says you have to hold it for more than a minute. And if you want to do this and change the ligaments like we do in your spine when we're doing reconstructive work, you have to hold it for 11 minutes as a minimum. Science right now says that ligament creep, which is when the shape of the ligament changes, doesn't happen until 11 minutes. Okay? So that's one side. Now we're going to go the other way. And stretches right down. Now, depending on who you are and the angle that your muscles are, you might feel this more. Watch my foot down here. You might feel this more by turning your toe up, and you'll feel it stretch even more through the middle. So depending on who you are, you'll feel that differently. The idea is to stretch right through and out. I can feel that on the inside of both of my legs, and they do not want to go any further. We're 20 minutes in. We have one more exercise after this. It's the handstand competition. Jordan and I are going to have a handstand competition. Right now, if you are at your keyboard, I want you to type in who you think, be nice, remember who gives you your adjustments. I want you to type in who you think is going to win the handstand competition, whether it's Jordan or her dad. Thank you, thank you. Okay, come on up. Oh my gosh, my legs are sore just from that. So, to warm up the shoulders for a handstand, you don't just fire into a handstand. One of the ways that you can strengthen the top of the shoulders are to put your body into a pike position. So this is going to be the modified version, either on the chair or on the ground. And the idea is to take the weight of your body from the top. And so in a pike position, your body is straight down and over and like this. Now, if you want to actually strengthen those shoulders, what you can do is you get the head right under, and what you can do is actually go into full push-ups in there too. Those are called pike push-ups. But for the purposes of today, we're going to hold in this position. Now, you'll feel that a bit in the back of your legs. If your legs are tight like mine, remember, we want this to be a weight on the shoulders. Just bend your knees a little bit, but put that weight right forward on your shoulders and have them hold it. The other version is going to be on the chair, right? So again, you want to put your weight so that all your weight is coming through your hands here. Whoa. All the weight is coming through your hands there. And then Jordan's going to do the handstand version of it. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Crap. That was way better than you sandbagged it before. I thought she was only going to hold it for a little bit. That was pretty good, Jordan. I know that you can hold for longer. Just give me a sec here, Jess. I told Jessica I'm probably going to need her to hold me here. So I'm going to try first. You got it. I got this. Okay. Okay, ready? Oh! Oh! Okay, I want everybody to go into your pike position. Jessica's going to help me with the handstand. This is my handstand coach, Jessica. Everybody say hi, Jessica. If you want to, you can get cool things like this. Suzanne got this from my mom, actually, and this teaches you how to bear your weight upside down. And so this one here, you want to show this one, Jake? Yeah. Okay, come on down, bud. So this one here is a headstand exerciser, and it's a way to keep your body upside down. You want to try that one there, Jakey? Yeah, Jake. Good job, buddy. Use your hands, bud. Yeah, you're doing great. Give me 5. Good job, buddy. Wow, there's a lot of drool. Did you see how much drool came out of his mouth? Oh, my gosh. Okay, so when you're upside down, keep your mouth closed maybe. That was kind of gross. Okay, you're going to do your version, you're going to do your version, and you're going to help me out here. Okay, you guys ready? By the way, if you're at home and you want to do a version of this, you can do it up against the wall or whatnot. So here we go. I'm cramping. Oh. Oh. Okay. Good job, hon. So even being, did you beat me? Did you stay up that whole time? Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. Is my face really red? Thanks, Jessica. So congratulations to Jordan. You're the winner of the handstand competition. Guess what you get? You get to do all the dishes from dinner. Congratulations. I wish I had one. I would like to thank everybody. I want to wish everybody a happy Easter. Whether you're doing this on Easter Sunday or Easter Monday, remember, these movement parties aren't just something that I want you to just sit there. We're not doing it just to entertain. Thank you, Jordan. We know the more you move, the healthier you're going to be. And once a week is not enough, but it is something. For the patients at Inside Out, I miss you. I love being a chiropractor. I miss seeing you guys. I miss taking care of you. It's kind of a crazy time right now, but I want you to stay healthy. I'm asking you to participate in these movement parties because I want the best for you. And to all my friends and family, I know that now we have some people watching from different parts of the world. I'm really flattered by that. I think if you find this a useful use of your time, I really appreciate that. Again, happy birthday to Jordan.
Thank you.
My beautiful 13-year-old. I now have 3 teenagers in the house. Can you believe we have 3 teenagers? No, my wife still looks like a teenager, so it's kind of crazy that we have 3 teenagers. But I want you to put your love into Jordan in there. I want everybody, happy birthday, Jordan. Send her messages. Let her know how impressed you were with today. As a 13-year-old girl, I'm impressed with the way she carries herself. I'm impressed with the way she came up with these exercises. And I'm impressed with the way she kicked my butt in the handstand competition. But I'm going to guess that the votes were probably more for Jordan, yeah? 100%? Well, you guys were all right. That's very hurtful. Even my mom?
Yeah.
Oh, crying out loud. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Nana. I really appreciate that. Love you, too. Everybody, have an awesome week. We will see you next week. Can't wait to see you guys again. Have a great, healthy week. Thank you very much.